And Alliance still having a really good scaling lineup. That's the thing. It's like even into super later stages, it still is a void. I think the biggest one to set the tempo for them to start actually making those big aggressive moves.
Well, speaking of aggressive moves, it looks like they're going to try to put the pressure down here onto S4. And that is going to be a kill.
Wish actually did not even hit the tower once. Limp actually went back to base, came back, and Wish never hit the tower with DK form. That's a bit weird. As bottom.
Hanskin, he's sticking down. He's got the shards, though. Looks like they were going to teleport down, but he's stuck.
Yeah, they're making the rotation. Here comes Hanskin. Do they have a TP available from FNG? They don't, but they're gonna bring the Necro.
Yeah, they've got the Dream Coil. They've stunned him up. There's gonna be the shards. Toss back here. Can they get off enough damage to take down Wish? He's very, very tanky. Over the back lines, though, they've got the sight down. We'll go Wish.
Nice TP from S4. Very needed. As we said, he's probably gonna be the biggest damage. They have such overwhelming damage on the side of BRAME. Skylark?
Goes for the Chronosphere here. Mouse Mob just popped, and FNG joining in with a nice Ice Path, throwing down the Macro Pyre. Bit of the body blocks here. Do they have enough damage? They're just chasing him down. It's like they should be able to pop him over there. And
Stoneman, let's see what he's able to steal. We haven't really talked too much about the Rubik this game, but he has some phenomenal spells that he can get. This is why it's always a little risky to pick Jakiro because of the counter pick of that Rubik coming into play. And versus Puck, I mean, he's got so many. There's the Blink DK.
That is the Blink with the Bedlam, with the Cursed Crown. They already used the Brambles, and a good snowball save, though, coming out for a little bit longer. Still going to end up killing S4, and Hanskin will also fall there, so...
Oops, maybe should have just accepted the fact that the Necro has that. Ends up giving two, and now maybe even a third Wish. Gets the connection.
He wants the Jakiro, but he's not going to dive.
They should know at least where Skylark is. Starting to slowly hit the tower.
Right, they know the Rubik's over there. Positioning.
They're setting up for top. Like, they don't want to lose tier 2. Like, BRAME pushes way faster, and they will grab focus under tower.
Yep, Dream Coil comes out with the snap. The rest of the team is hot on his heels, although they do kind of whip a little bit over here. They'll be able to go around the dual breath. That's going to be the reincarnation. S4 getting ready. Terrorize getting wound up, though. So they managed to push S4 back, but Nico Baby is here. They have the snowball. Do they have enough damage here? They'll turn around with the Wraith Fire. Can they get it? There it is. There's that scythe coming, and hot, and Wish, he blinks away before Nico Baby can get the other bit down. They stole the scythe, and they managed to get the kill over onto Limp as well. And it feels like Alliance now a bit on the back foot. They're still looking for this perfect sign, and they will be able to go and get a Chronosphere off, but it feels a little bit like desperation as they get the lift, the toss back. Spartan is still alive and healthy here. He's just trying to run out as S4 is hunting. Wish jumping forward over on the back lines. Skylark is here, and he's just wailing away over here on S4. Got the Yules to drive it down. Now they'll be able to go and land the Ice Path, but they get another Ice Path right back, and S4, he will fall. Stomina just stealing all the spells during these fights.
Even a Spartan Solar Crest to boot on top of everything else, too. Like, BRAME is extremely ready to fight. They want this battle.
Sitting on the low ground, open up with the Brambles. Focus, looking for this opening. Immediately, S4, he's just getting nuked out by the Bedlam. He's not allowed to do anything in this fight. He's jumping over onto the back line. Here you can see Wish and Focus looking to just get as much damage as they can over onto Hanskin. It's a good Ice Path, buys him a bit more time. Hanskin running for his life. Spartan, of course, does see him. Winds up here with the Shadow Realm. It's still going to be Skylark who punches him with the briefcase. And now FNG is stuck over on the side, just trying to man fight. Drops all of his spells, hoping, but no, it's not going to be enough. FNG will fall to Focus. Hanskin leading the charge, hoping they can find someone that do find themselves the Wraith King over here to get the Ice Path off. We'll drop the Bramble. Snowball coming in, just buying a bit more time as Wish jumps onto the back lines here. Does find FNG. Hanskin, though, gets chipped away and falls. Snowball gets stolen. FNG. There it is. That's a dead Jakiro. Now S4 is running for his life. He's used the Essence Ring, but the rest of the side of BRAME is just zeroing in on this poor Necrophos, and he will fall.
And he's not going for, he's not going for the shard this game. He doesn't need to, it seems like, for his team. So go for the damage as they are set up. Level 18 on Wish. He finds jump.
Oh boy, they find themselves at faces. Boy, the fear, the jump in, the burst is there, and that's a dead Nico Baby. They even go for that Earth Splitter too. Oof. S4 is trying to put out some damage, trying to be efficient because they know they can't fight into this without this void, but good stomp over onto the back line. Now the Brambles getting dropped. They're just going to hold them in place.
Okay, yeah. And I mean, Ag's almost finished on Rubik too, so frequency of spells. You know what? Nico Baby says, screw it. We're not having fights happen anyway. I need to just get more gold, otherwise we lose this game. 711 for the Rubik kill. That's how far behind they really are.
You have a little bit of a fight over here on the side. Dream Coil coming out here from Limp. Curtis Crown does proc over onto several. There's a beautiful Ice Path into the Macro Pyre.
Holy moly.
And they'll go back in again. Hanskin, the Walrus Punch comes out, but he already falls. Scythe gets tossed out as well, and this is looking like a dead S4. Oh, and Skylark just happens to find FNG.
And now there's no chrono for 2 minutes. They can go take probably the entire base of Alliance.
Yeah, they're going right on in.
Just can't walk up.
Can't.
He even has the shard. Like, he can't even with the attack range and the shard. With Grove Bow even, he can't attack them.
The immediate sleep over onto Nico Baby. They'll turn back around over onto Hanskin.
Oh my
God, they just blow up Hanskin. Nico Baby joining in here. Can they get the kill? He'll be able to take down Skylar. He's got that BKB. We've got those bashes like we talked about. He's got to turn his attention over onto Focus as Limp jumps over onto the back lines, trying to just split up the fight. FNG getting off the dual blend, and then Limp dodging away here.
He's got Ice Path. They need to watch how far they chase. They could get turned with Chain Stun. They're already pinging it.
Yeah, look at this already.
Thinking about
Ooh, we only managed to get one though. Nico Baby just kind of swirling around after Focus. Dream Cold does get dropped over onto 2 though. They'll be able to go. They snap it up, followed up with the Ice Path over on the back line. So Focus just focusing down, gets the kill on FNG, and now they'll turn it around against Stomach. Somehow still alive. The Ice Path that he stole, it's still keeping him alive, although eventually he will fall. Which unfortunately, they've got the BKB, they've got the stuns out here. Can they finish up Nico Baby? They'll be able to find the kill. Limp now orbing away. S4, oh no, Limp decides he wants to stick around. Is chasing after Wish. Ghost Shroud does come out here from S4, trying to heal up. Focus, he's got those big boy crits though. He's chasing after S4.
But that did cost a buyback his Wish. He's thinking about jumping in. Also love this, didn't point this out, but he went for Halberd, so he has a way to break the Lincolns on the puck, so he did see that stun coming into play. Focus.
I think he's fine with this. He's got the reincarnation. He's got Wish behind him with this dragon form. They're poking away at him, but he just jumps right back in. Smacks S4 in the teeth. Focus.
Such a clumped fight.
The jump forward immediately over onto the Jakiro. They're just going to try to random him, and they will find it. Punch over on the back lines. You can see that Wish is going to get held into place over here, but they will hold down S4. He will fall. Buyback coming out now from Necroforce. You can see Nico Baby. He's waiting patiently. He's waiting for a Crota or something, but he's losing his teammates left and right. His Limp also will fall.
They can't do anything.
Too much lockdown.
Yeah, I mean, they can't hurt anybody. Like, the only heroes they can kill is like Rubik and Willow at this point in the game, unless they catch like some crazy Chrono. That you can't kill this DK.
I mean, he's trying, definitely. He's got the BKB up, so he doesn't get forced out of his own Chrono Spear, but it's just, where's your damage? Where's your damage? I'm not seeing it. The snowball coming through, and they just eradicate Hanskin. And S4 has, again, not been allowed to really play this game. The GG gets called. BRAME, they just brought this aggression, got these really nice engagements. They had a great draft, and they just run over Alliance.
They also played just immaculate. Brian said they have enough stuns. They have Clockwork. That's it. They only have like Battery Assault and Rocket and the hook shot later on. They actually don't really have that many stuns at all, especially versus elusive carry like Void. I'm not going to see Spartan. Those have to be a little careful. If the stun connects, it just clips him.
Ooh, they've got the spear right forward, and Hanskin will be able to collect the first blood. Focus also has to be a little bit careful. They're sitting a little low, though. Yeah, he does super fast Radiance last game here, but Spartan trying to get into position. They'll open up with the Decrepify. Again, these cogs are just so spot on. With the call down, the arena comes out here. This is not looking good for S4. He will fall. A couple of these nice bounces here coming out from the Witch Doctor Hanskin, though. Is he going to make it out alive? No. Stomach will find the kill. And do they dive here on FNG? It looks like they're going to go for it here. They want this kill. The Voodoo Restoration just not going to be enough here to keep him alive. And everybody on the side of BRAME survives this engagement.
To have to constantly swing over and clean that area out. Otherwise, they're going to just lose so much control of farm. Is the hook shot?
The hook shot over on Limp. Look at this, though. The immediate follow-up. S4 already in position, has that arena. They should be able to blow up Wish. As Spartan now running for his life. They'll even go and use the Chrono. They want this kill. Nico Baby just whacking away over here. And they'll kill SSA Spartan. These supports, if she gets a big enough army built up, it's going to be very difficult. Oh, look at Spartan again with the two-man
every time?
What a... He's absolutely wild here. Spartan, he's trying to stay alive just a little bit longer. Not going to be able to do it, but FNG does fall. Stomach turning around. The silence comes out, though, from the Death Prophet. He's trying to juke around. They do have the Exorcism. This is looking like a dead Pugna. Usually.
Usually. Yeah. Focused, he's actually going to show himself mid. The patience from Alliance may have paid off.
There it is. There it is. The blink, the arena, and they've got everything that they need. The hookshot coming in, though, so it's going to take a little bit longer to take that Focus. They do get the Laguna Blade off, though. Focus will fall. Spartan also just taking too much damage. Hanskin actually going to survive that hookshot combo. And the top lane, yeah, they have the really nice Chrono Spear, and they're going to go with the Exorcism. They're going to try to burn down the spider, but the spear going forward. Just gonna push him away. Stomach now is going to get chased down as Skylark is just running around circles here on Limp. He'd like to burst him down. He doesn't quite have enough damage to do it, though. As Wish, he's still alive. He is just gonna teleport out, though. Really stroll outside of the pit and all these webs, wondering who's moving into the neighborhood here. Life Drain over onto the Death. Look at that range. You don't even see him on the screen. It's actually really silly. Missile tossed out over here onto Limp. Hook shot over
Hook
the back
shots on
line.
S4.
They're gonna jump over to S4. They want to get rid of this initiation if they can, and they'll use the exorcism. The call down comes out as well. But they just delta split over here. Skylark running through over the side does end up getting stunned, and they'll go and throw out the arena. So they're gonna be able to take down the Timber Saw.
That's a huge kill. Like, how they don't have the spells now to throw the spam into the pit. They might have to just give this one away, or they do some very reckless fight.
I mean, it's BRAME. They could opt to do this. Again, Spartan, there it is. There's the Chronosphere. Do they have the... Yeah, there it is. That little battery trying to keep him alive, but the Clockwork is going to fall over on the back lines, managing to keep the Gyrocopter alive. He's got the BKB. They've already picked up the Aegis over here onto Limp. They'll be able to chase down S4.
Level 20 Death Prophet. Also, her own form of spidering, of course, as we see those spider legs.
Horrifying.
Wish. He's got Shiva, so they've got a great way to scout.
Spartan over on the back lines, but he immediately just goes and tries to grab S4. S4, though, with the BKB, is putting that pressure down. As they're invading through, they've already used the Exorcism. Be able to take down Spartan. Their main form of lockdown as Nico Baby's on the hunt.
He's focused.
Skylark also running away. Can he grab? Yes, there it is. There's that Chronosphere right underneath the tower. The Chakram does get tossed out here, but there's not too much that Skylark can do as they manage to just blow up focus.
No, yeah, just really no opportunity. Nico Baby hasn't really given him an opportunity.
Oh, the blink.
Ooh, okay.
All right, all right. Oh, but he'll be able to find Wish over here. Immediately, the Orchid Silence is cleaning up all of those spider babies as Limp. Walking on over. There it is, the Chronosphere.
Got BKB off.
Does have the BKB, so they also have that Decrepify over on the back lines. Disarmed over here onto Nico Baby. Wish trying to munch away over here onto S4. He's got his own BKB. He's putting out the damage, but they turn right back around and over onto Focus, and they've just got so much physical damage coming out here from Limp as FNG does end up getting the kill. The BKB duration is done. Nullifier over here on Wish. The buyback now coming out from Focus. He wants to get back into the fight. So does this Brood Mother. But where's your catch?
They have to get something. Oh my god, if they don't get anybody with double buybacks on cores, they're actually going to get nothing. Buybacks are actually going to be effective here for BRAME, it looks like.
I think this is the best scenario that they could possibly have, although FNG is wandering over. They have to be careful. Spartan peeking his head out. Just going to try to be that little buffer here. Maybe they'll focus him down, but S4 jumps into the pit with that arena. Although it's just too much damage as they do manage to take down Spartan. S4 will fall. They'll pick up the Aegis. Focus now has it. There's going to be the Laguna Blade tossed out. Skylark will fall. Chronospheres come off. Like he's like that little pesky. He just can't quite scratch in the bottom lane though.
Again.
S4 and Hanskin, they've been doing this all game. They've got the Lotus Orb over here on the Skylark. Does have the Timber Chain to run away. They're gonna try to heal him up. Stroman being in a good position. Turning back around again. Timber Chain, Nico Baby though going for the Chronosphere.
Oh, it actually doesn't hit.
Land over here onto Focus. He's in between these two different bubbles here. FNG does fall. Buyback coming out now. They want to take this fight. They've got this Exorcism. The wrap around here. The silence over here on the Gyrocopter. He's trying so hard, but it is going to be the Aegis. Swish over on the back line here, throwing out all the Silken Bolas that he can, chasing down over here after Nico Baby, but they do manage to land the stun off his stomach and does fall. That is the save here for Focus. Wish will go down, and this is not looking great here for this Gyrocopter as he's next to fall. Skylark is just trying to absorb everything. He is stuck in a land of hurt as Spartan tries to get off some
Nico Baby lives.
Cannot seem to do it. Nico Baby sitting so very low, but this Buddha Restoration, the GG gets called.
Oh man. Well, they got the Aegis and the cheese. They got some fortunate luck there from Gabe and from the gods, but it doesn't matter.
We got a game 3, and I'm very excited. We've got some interesting pickups here. Oh man, Stoneman, and I just told everybody you have such good positioning.
You lied. Good disrupt. Buy himself some time, but nice body blocks, Hanskin. What a boss. Look,
oh yeah, he's definitely dead here.
Nope.
Oh, okay. No, never mind. Yes, there it is. S4, making sure that I'm not a liar. All right, let's go. You know them pair up before?
They're going to invade.
They are. They're full on invading.
They're going to just run in with the Pugna, with the Centaur. S4, they have to blanket this. They have Tombstone. Walking into high ground versus this Tombstone is still problematic.
Spartan getting a little topped off here by Wish. Does have to be a bit careful. We do have the Blink Dagger, though. Like I said, it's available now over onto Limp. So perhaps they can make something with this item timing.
Stoneman's here too, though, so he can save if they do go for the jump.
True.
FNG starting to get that big slow onto them, starting to amp them up as well.
He's trying. S4 over here throwing out the chakra. Limp with the blink forward here. Thinking about using the terrorize. We'll pump fake it a little bit. We'll force them back. From the back lines, though.
Oh, Nico Baby.
He went a little bit too far with that haunt. He needs to be careful. Skylark looking for the stomp. We'll be able to go and land it. And it's just everyone chasing after Skylark, but they're getting the damage off here from Wish as he is backing off. They might end up just stacking the Centaur here, and it looks like that's going to be the play.
Don't think BRAME is too upset about even just losing that.
And has to be
That's now
careful
top.
here. Yeah,
Oh my God.
again, the cursed crown,
He's
the
just dead.
brambles, everything. They've got too much damage coming out in the form of just magic from SSA Spartan and Wish. 5k though over here on this Morphling. And you've got all three of them sitting at like 7k. They do try to go
He's got Lincolns. Like, they got to somehow break that Lincoln's pre-stun. So they have to get like a Soul Rip or something. Or, I mean, the Blink Lion Mana Drain or something like that.
They've got options.
They do.
They're gonna jump over here onto Spartan. Should be able to clean up nicely as a finger comes out. They go and they drop the tombstone. You can hear the Stampede also coming in. They're just trying to get them out. They've not quite considered. Oh, but they go right back in with the stomp as the Carpify has landed over here onto FNG. He will go down to Stominen. Just so good. In fact, Hanskin here. Have to be careful. Skylark, of course, nearby has the Blink Dagger. They've got their eyes over here onto this Spectre. Go and drop Terrorize. The Fear just going to try to run away. FNG is here, though. Trying to be a little bit careful. Limp blinking forward here. Might be able to go and take out this Shadow Demon over on the back line. Hanskin does fall. And he's trying so hard. He doesn't manage to get it, though. It is going to be S4 who gets Stominen down. But over on the back lines here, FNG running for his life as Skylark is just bullying them. Nico Baby, though, trying to run out. They've got the Brambles. You get the blink forward here from Skylark. S4 throwing out all the chakrams, everything he can. They're still chasing after Spartan. They still haven't managed to get it. They'll go try to chomp down over here onto this tombstone. The life drain coming out, though. This is not looking good for S4. They've got so much magic damage. Again, throwing out another dagger, another chakram thrown out over here onto Skylark. He has definitely been the tanky boy up front, though, and they just haven't been able to kill Nico Baby here during all of that. This flirtation of back and forth, and it's still, at the end of the day, Brame coming out on top. And I could come back. I can go hit the stack. Got Spartan right behind me. You have to be careful, though, here. S4, smoked up.
He's got Nether Shawl on him, so he's the one who's going to be really durable versus all that magic damage.
Jump forward here, Limp, and they blow up Spartan fast enough. Yes, they can, but immediately the Stampede comes out from Skylark. They want to just hightail it out. Focus is still left behind here. Is going to try to man fight over here with FNG. He's got a decent amount of damage. Stominen just trying to stack up all of that poison over here onto the side. So the Hex does come out. They'll slow him down, but Wish does go down on the back lines as Limp does manage to find the kill.
And they get Skylark.
Out. They manage to get Skylark as well, and now they're going to focus right back over here onto this Morphling.
A huge fight. They weren't able to disengage with the Stampede anyway. Now focus.
Careful here. BKB coming out from Limp. He's hunting. He can't quite get his hands over here onto Stominen. But definitely needed, like you said. You know, that was very, very important that they started to get their footing back into this game. So, and SSA Spartan just chasing down the Lion again. Is going to get soloed. Equals sad S4.
Very sad. He can't even cast spells. Look at his mana. Look at just going down. Like,
yeah, the building damage is on. Skylark more than happy to tank this. Creep wave coming in here along with Spartan. Line's going to be up in about 9 seconds. They'll go, they'll fortify.
How long do we have on the haunt? They're definitely taking the timing. That's why they're trying to push forward here so hard. It's going to be back up pretty soon. 5 seconds.
Got all the damage coming out from this Nether Ward here. Focus turning himself into the Willow. They're just going to keep dropping the Brambles. Waveform forward. Going to try to burst down S4, and they managed to find it. On the back lines here, Skylark jumping forward. The Fusel is finished now for Nico Baby, but they're losing so much right now, and they just can't seem to force them out of the space. They still have the Haunt online, but you don't have S4. Smoke coming out. Hanskin will go forward. You pop FNG. Flesh Golem up here. Gonna get the buyback now from the Timber. They're just gonna try to blow up. The down goes FNG over on the back line, so they went in with the Haunt. Finger comes out, which does go down. Hex is out too as the Morphling. Skylark getting chipped away. See Focus. Spartan falling over into the Chakram now. It is just Focus left here, and they do have that Curse Crime. We'll proc over onto 3. It's gonna give them enough time perhaps. No, S4 with that Timber Chain forward. Stominen is here. They go, they break the Lincolns. This is not looking good. All right, that's gonna be the Aegis going down now. Can they kill the Water Boy twice? Though Stominen is just getting chased down, and it looks like Focus.
He'll get out.
From Timber has just been very difficult to manage here, so.
S4, his Stormcrafter actually just killed the creep in front of them, so they should be aware of this.
Ooh, immediately though, turning into Dark Willow.
They've got vision here.
The Bramble, Skylark following up, and they blow him up fast enough though. It doesn't look like they're gonna be into the break coming out though. Over onto the back lines, you can see Focus just chipping away over at Limp, but Nico Baby, he's just gonna go Haunt forward. He's got his eyes over here onto Skylark. He's got the Hex on off as well. There's going to be a finger. Pops over onto the Lincolns. They're still chasing Skylark on the back line, just getting chased down by Nico Baby. He's looking for more. He's trying to get his hands on whoever he can. And again, these Brambles just causing a problem as S4 chasing down over here onto Focus, popping that Lincolns. They need more damage, though. They're not going to be able to take him down just yet as Limp jumping forward again. Chakram, Nico Baby joining into the fight here. He's silenced up. Can they get enough damage off? Yes, they'll be able to go and get a double kill.
So now they do see at least the positioning of Nico Baby if they want to make their own big jump.
They got to know that he's never going to be alone, though. Okay, Nico Baby, though, stands forward, opening up with the hoof stop, double edge, Terrorize coming in as well. So they're trying to just stun him up with 4-step forward here. They've got the damage coming out from Focus, but can they do enough here to Nico Baby as they go right back? And they've had the Haunt off, and they place the Tombstone up onto the high ground. And you can see now, BRAME, they don't like this. They don't want to take this fight any longer. There's a Stampede to run out. They'll try to put out a bit of damage over here onto this Timber Saw. They're doing a decent chunk, but not quite enough to finish him off. Good save there from FNG with that Soul Rip.
A good hit, though. They forced Alliance into a bit of a defensive posture, a bit afraid because they had to use the Haunt, but they're still hunting. They have the Shadow Stepped. Focus does the S4.
He's got the Timber Chain. He might have gone maybe a little bit too far. No, but they're able to take down S4. God. The damage. Jumping over onto the back lines. They've got their eyes over here onto Instant. And they'll go and they'll get the life drain off. Can they finish him off, though, is the question. As over on the back lines, they were jumping over onto Summon. They want to get rid of him. They don't like the fact that he's got these charges on that Demonic Purge. He's going to turn around. They found the Spectre. Waiting case though, jumping over onto the back ends. He's got the break gun, and look at the damage coming out from Focus. Stop coming out from Skylark. They'll get the kill over on the Nico Baby, and now
they can't get Snowman in.
Left over here on the side. He's got the Cursed Crown on him. They just need that vision. Do they have it?
They do.
They do indeed, and boy, do they have the damage.
And they did buy back on 2 heroes on Alliance to try to rejoin the fight.
We talked about his positioning too, and oh boy, did it pay off that time.
Right, what a close game this really is. Just back and forth with initiations, just back and forth. Just not having some detection can cost you so badly in some of these. As now Raxes have dropped. And that gold lead, which was like 8,000 for Alliance, is completely gone. As gold doesn't feel like it's going to be the biggest issue.
They're going for the sweep here, standing over on the high ground. They know. The jump forward from Skylark immediately, though. Hex stop.
Heinskin
over on the back line, so he just gets absolutely obliterated as they go. They use the Stampede. They're trying to get in there with the Spectre. She's trying to just close the gap over here, but they just can't seem to kill Stoneman. He's just surviving way too long. It looks like Skylark, though. He will get taken down. Break has already been applied here to the Spectre. Look at Focus. He's just chasing down Nico Baby. He should be able to go plumb up. There's no buyback now over here on the Spectre as the hunt is on over here. Do they go further? Do they try to grab anything else? As Wish has been able to just sit back, just go and heal up again. The positioning coming out from the side of BRAME has just been spot on here.
Yep. Just they're bailing each other out. The two supports just sitting next to each other, constantly protecting each other, even the Stampedes over and over again to protect them.
Get the Butterfly delivered now for Focus.
My God.
They've got the Lincolns over on one of the illusions too, trying to bait out anything here. That's four is very far forward. Look at Focus, he just goes right on in as they do get the Haunt up over onto the back line. Cess4's got the BKB. They're looking, they're hunting. Can they grab anything? The break is applied though over here onto the Dragon Knight. And look at Focus, he's just chipping away over at Lip. He just obliterates him thanks to that break coming out from the Purge. And this does get popped over on the Dark Willow.
But that's
the forward again. Focus jumping in on everyone here is going to get stunned up. They're trying to make moves over onto the back lines, and they still just are not able to go after these.
Nico Baby.
They get the break off too, and look at the damage coming out from Focus as they just chase him down. He's got the BKB up, but it doesn't seem to matter at all when you have this kind of damage. Terrorize Nico Baby is going to be able to still survive just a little bit longer. Wish was trying to drain off some of that mana and whatnot over on the back lines, but Alliance just feels like they're running out of options.
They're running out of steam. The Purges just keep coming out. He's just broken every fight. He just can't run into these fights, and there's so many controls for this Spectre. They don't have their Stampede right now. They don't have one of their Demonic Purges. Okay, now they have one charge. They're going to heal up, ready to keep going.
Focus again, just dishing out the damage. Chakram, they're trying to burst this Morphling down, and they're just not being super successful with this.
35 seconds on Aegis. They might have the timer. The jump though, Nico Baby.
So immediately over onto Nico Baby. He's stunned up. Okay, that's going to be the Aegis going down. Spartan over on the back lines. They do try to get the jump. We'll finally be able to take down that pesky Dark Willow as Focus popping his own BKB. Still hunting for Stoneman, and they're not able to find it. S4? Is he going to make it out alive? The stump goes out over onto the side. The life drain goes through, and S4 will fall. They've got their eyes on FNG. The damage is there. It will fall.
Top catapult waves, bottom catapult waves.
Of course, trying. He has picked up the boots of travel. He's going to be the solution. See a little bit of a fight starting to break off here. Focus jumping forward immediately over here onto Lip. He doesn't have the break applied, but he does enough damage as he turns around over to these Spectre Illusions. Over on the back line, they tried to jump over onto Spartan. They're not going to be able to do it. They've got so much.
Oh my god.
Nico, baby, he's dead. Finger comes up and Stoneman again. He's got that air disc he just picked up. And you've got these creeps wailing away over on your towers. S4 chasing after Stoneman. It is so hard, but again, with that Stampede, he's able to juke. He's able to move around. Nico, baby, he did buy back. They're just so sick of the shadow. They should be able to get him this time, but you've got creeps in your base, Alliance. You need to go home.
The buildings.
You need to protect your buildings. It is defense of the Ancients. Nico, baby, over here on the side.
He gets caught.
He's not going to be able to go back. Focus just chasing after him now as the Alliance running home, but the damage is being done to the buildings. Focus chasing down over here on Nico, baby. I don't know if they're going to be able to do this in time.
He's going to go down.
He's going to fall here if they don't get the down. Oh my god, he tries the red, gets rooted into place.
And he's gone.
There's a wave fam coming out from Focus. And
there's no Spectre.
They don't have Spectre. There's no Spectre. They've got it over here on the side. They've got the break applied. Limp is going to go down next. He does not have the buyback.
BRAME have done it. They have won the game. Oh my god, with some crazy team fights, crazy drafts, they've finally been able to do it. The support play, GG well played. What a look at Spartan. He can't even like handle the keyboard. GGPWP, look at him stand up and pop off.
Mashing his hands on those keyboards.